Welcome everybody to Martin McDonough Gymnasium. Yes, we are on Convent Avenue in Rutland, and tonight it's boys basketball varsity action as we see the two teams warming up on the floor. The Mounties are going to play host to Proctor, a team they have met once already this season, and we are in the month of February here, moving right along the way. And with me, I'd like to introduce Tom Haley. And Tom, thank you very much for taking a few minutes to speak with us here on PEG TV. Should be a good contest here tonight.
I think so. MSJ won easily the first time around in Proctor, but Proctor played them tough. They came out and played them. They were ahead, I think, after the first quarter, and then MSJ really got away from them. So hard to tell what's going to happen tonight because Proctor is without starting point guard and captain, Mason brothers. In fact, they are without him for the year, for the rest of the year, maybe even for baseball. So they're going to have to step up other players, and last night they did. The Sheldrick kid, who played very little, but now with Mason out, he might get more time. He hit the biggest shot of the game early in the fourth quarter. He hit a three-pointer that put him ahead for good against Arlington. Big shot in a close game. So, you know, they're going to have to get performances from other people. MSJ has been led most of the year by Gavin Traynor. He's a great player, and they've got a lot to go with them. Obviously, they only have 2 losses. So we know they're good.
Well, we saw actually probably both those games, you and I together. Those were both to Rutland County's West Rutland. So we got a very good teams in Division 4 here, Proctor being one of them. They're 8-4. They're a very, very good team.
They are very good. And you mentioned 11-2 MSJ, both of their losses to West Rutland, both close.
Yes.
The first game they were up by 10 with 4 minutes to go. And West Rutland staged a furious comeback to win it. And then it was, a 4-point game here with West Rutland a few nights ago. So, yeah, these 3 Division 4 teams in Rutland County, you can say that maybe you have to put them in order. West Rutland 1, MSJ 2. Proctor 3, but they're all capable, I think, of beating the other on the right night. And you gotta now add the other Rutland County D4 team, Boltley, because they're coming on, and you know they got the kind of a player that can take over a game, and they're in Eric Kendall. By the way, he's within striking distance of 1,000. So there's a lot of excitement in Rutland County among the D4 division.
Well, as we sit, it's February 5th. It is middle of the week here, Thursday night, right? I got to get my day straight.
This is Thursday. Yep.
And you were saying how one of the West Rutland players are real close to getting 1,000 points as well. So, yeah, it's very, very interesting, this Division 4. A lot of fun to follow this.
Yep, Chase Razanowski needs only 2 points tomorrow night. So that should be a fun night in Hinchy Gym.
Well, we are looking at our camera shot anyway, as you and I talk, are looking at our stands here at Mount St. Joseph Academy. We commented on that. I like that camera shot. It's just a great shot.
Itself, yeah.
And the other day when we had that West Rutland contest, there wasn't a seat to be had here.
No, there wasn't. Fun. There wasn't. Somebody said standing room only, and it really was. That was, as we discussed that night, a very reminiscent of the old Rutland High MSJ games that were played in this gym, where there wasn't a seat to be had, and it was the same the other night for the West Rutland game.
All right, Tom, as I mentioned, we're in the month of February. Things move pretty quickly from this point. You're in this month, and just a blink of an eye, we'll be in the playoffs.
Oh, boy, I tell you, it's exciting. It's an exciting time. And what's today, the 5th, so I think in 9 more days, There's an outdoor game, 2 outdoor games in one weekend at Castleton. Men's lacrosse and women's lacrosse. They both open at home. So, yeah, hard to believe.
I think I'd bring an extra shirt or sweater or sweatshirt for that one.
Yep, but they got the artificial turf.
Yep.
All you got to do is clear it and play.
Yep. All right, well, this will be a fun one tonight, I'm sure,
Yes,
no matter
it
what.
will.
I mean, regardless, it's always a lot of fun to have 2 of our local teams on the floor. You get a lot of fans from both communities able to be here. You don't have to drive 2 hours to go see one, so
That's
it's
right.
Very nice.
That's right.
All right, well, thank you for your comments. You do a great job doing what you do for sure, and I certainly appreciate having you come on and talk about it with us here on Pike TV.
All right, thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Proctor Gymnasium. Today's 7 lot league matchup featuring the Phantoms of Proctor High School and your MSJ Mounties. Monte Grove Academy, Proctor High School, remind participants and spectators of the requirement to behave in a respectful manner. Sportsmanship and safe playing environment.
All right, our public address announcer is Dan Elliott making the pregame announcements. And as you are looking at the Proctor Phantoms here, varsity boys basketball team visiting here at MSJ, Convent Avenue Gymnasium, Martin McDonough Gymnasium. We'll have the teams introduced here on the floor and our opening tip-off for tonight's contest coming up. MSJ, as we said, coming into the contest here with an 11-2 overall record. Proctor 8-4. Here now is Proctor.
Edgar, let's see, number 0, Aaron Brock. Edgar, a sophomore, number 10, Cameron Camp. At 4, let's see, number 11, David Dean. Edgar, let's see, number 13, Isaiah Fernandez. Edgar, let's off, number 20, Sawyer Crossman. Proctor coached by Jeremy Cole. Now, we're starting out for your mommy. Edgar, let's see, number 0, Brandon Terrio. And forward, let's see, number 12, Jamie Williams. And it goes. Let's see, number 3, Alfred Trainer. And forward, let's see, number 1, Evan Ferguson. And the third down lineup, up junior, number 2, Gavin Trainer. That is being coached by Nick Davis, Josh Schusler, and Anthony Cavallari. Today's referees are Roger Stanley and John Hogan. The Rotary Rise for playing a singer by national anthem by MSJ student Ellen Adamitis.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the highlight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the
Okay, very, very nice rendition of our national anthem done by one of the students at Mount St. Joseph Academy. So nicely done. And we're just about ready to get this one underway. We had our starters introduced here on the floor. We'll get the guys here as we go along the way. For MSJ, number 0 is Brandon Terrio. 12, James Williams. 23, Jacob Lambert. 5, Vincent Cavalieri. 3, Arthur Trainer. 32, Ian Cornell. 1, Evan Ferguson. 15, Phil Welsh. 2, Gavin Trainer. 33, James Alt. 35, Isaiah Reed. 11 is Wyatt Fry. 30, Cash 40 or 4, Simon Corrali. Head coach, Mr. Mick Davis. And Nick Davis's assistant coach is Anthony Cavalieri. There you go. That's the MSJ group, and we're just about ready for the tip-off, so I'll get Proctor here when I get a second. Number 11 will jump it up, though. That's Caden Dean at center circle, and at center circle for the MSJ Mounties is number 12, James Williams, and the ball knocked immediately right out of bounds here in front of us. Roger Stanley is one of your officials right there. Roger, one of the excellent officials here in the state of Vermont. Does a lot of games here throughout Rutland County for sure. All right, possession to the Proctor Phantoms. John Hoagland is the other official here of this contest. Cameron Camp, number 10 with it. Cameron will hand it off. Isaiah Fernandez. Proctor just working around that three-point arc here. They're looking at an MSJ zone defense. Just underway, so trying to get a little feel for it. See if they can find a little room to get in there, and they'll kick it over that left corner. There's a shot for 3. Sawyer Crossman putting that one up. Missing the shot. Outlet pass to the half court is a loose ball. So it goes right back to Proctor. That's Sawyer Crosman with it out on top, and they try to work it inside a little closer. No room there. Mounty's doing a good job sealing things off there with that zone defense. Ball goes back top of the circle. We'll just watch them work it around here a little bit. Aaron Brock wearing number 0 there. Tries to go one side of the court. Sawyer Crosman, good job. Saves it in play, but into Mounty hands. Let's see, MSJ can get a shot off, and they do. A little bit off balance there by Gavin Trainer. Gavin got kind of knocked off balance and managed to get a good shot off, though. He just did not drop in there, so back to Proctor. So we got about a minute and a half gone. Still looking for our first basket. Is this it? No, Aaron Brock's shot grazes that rim. You got a rebound there by Cameron Camp. Proctor keeps it. Proctor boys doing a good job here so far, and then they are going to get the first basket right there. That's number 0, Aaron Brock, that lights it up for a 3 on that one. So Proctor will strike first. They lead at 3-0. That comes about the 2-minute mark gone in the first quarter. And at the other end of the floor, we're going to get one up there for a 3 also, and that I believe was Evan Ferguson that just hit that one. Proctor shot by Cameron Camp. Rebound by the Mounties. Brandon Terrio. All right, it's going to be inbounded here. That's an out of bounds here at the sideline. Proctor keeps it. This is Isaiah Fernandez, 13, gets it in play. That's loose ball picked right up there. Gavin Trainer just in the perfect spot to pick that one up as it was loose. Goes in for the easy 2 on the layup. Inbound steal. See if we get another quick 2. Trainer tries again, this time under some double coverage there. All right, so we get our first foul of the game at 5:04 left to go here in the first quarter. That's going to be a Proctor foul on Cameron Camp. Evan Ferguson got an inbounds pass and a shot off. And it worked its way between a couple of defenders there for a shot attempt. Doesn't go. Proctor with the rebound. Good open shot attempt there by Isaiah Fernandez. Not going to go. Mounties with the rebound. They get it quickly down the floor. Getting ahead there is James Williams. They get him the ball. James going in for the easy layup. Now a traveling violation. That one against Proctor, so it's going right back to the Mounties. We have 4:15 left to go here first quarter. Home team is MSJ. They lead it 7-3. In it goes underneath the MSJ basket. Arthur Triner off the glass, good for 2. All right, we just see another foul right there. That's going to be on MSJ. So the Mounties foul will be on Wyatt Fry. Number 11 into the contest new. The ball inbounded to Isaiah Fernandez, top of the circle. These are the Proctor Phantoms working with it. Aaron Brock with a three-point attempt. That one no good. Number 0 on the other side, Brandon Terrio will get the rebound. Evan Ferguson shot off the glass, no good. There's Brock underneath the underhanded layup try. This would not go, and down the floor we get a traveling violation. .322 left to go first quarter. It's MSJ 9, Proctor 3. This will be Proctor inbounding. All right, so there you were looking at an MSJ foul. That is going to be on Vincent Cavalieri. Number 5 picks up his first foul, and on the line shooting is Isaiah Fernandez. Isaiah going to shoot 2. Hits the first one there, as you saw. Our score now is 9-4. MSJ with the lead. Second shot is up and good. It's a 9-5 ball game. Mounties by 4, and here come the Mounties, and hanging back there all by himself. They get him the ball underneath Wyatt Fry, and he'll go with an easy 2 off the glass. All right, so we do have a timeout. 2:29 left to go here in the quarter. Time to regroup a little bit here for both teams, and we have MSJ 11, Proctor 5 with timeout on the floor, and more from Martin McDonough Gymnasium coming up. Gavin Triner there, loose ball picked up by the Mounties. They get it to Triner. Gavin will hit the 2. Full court pressure from MSJ. Causes another turnover. And the Mounties are not going to be able to keep it in bounds this time. Knocked out of bounds here at the baseline. This will be Proctor's possession. 13-5 MSJ lead. Good work down the floor for Proctor. Nice feed underneath to Aaron Brock, and Aaron will get the 2 off the glass. Arthur Trainer now with a Mountie attempt. Top of the circle. That one missed shot. Out of bounds. Back to Proctor. Here's Sawyer Crosman to put it in play. Mounties stay with that full court pressure. Beauty over there in that right corner. Braden Sheehy going to get 3 on that. And to the other end of the floor, Arthur Trainer will return the favor as he drops 2 in there. Okay, I think we just had a foul there. So we have a stoppage here due to a foul. They got number 11 up on the board. That would be MSJ's number 11. Wyatt Fry will get his second personal foul. This will have Proctor inbounding at the sideline. Okay, they just picked Proctor up there on an offensive foul. Braden Sheehy. A little charge there, I guess would be, and that'll be his first foul. 1:15 left to go here in the first quarter. 15-10 is our score. MSJ, the home team, up by 5. There's a Mountie shot attempt by Brandon Terrio. Mountie rebound. They'll get another chance. Underneath it goes to Trainer. Can't get room for a shot. They move it around very nicely over in that left corner. There's a shot attempt. Beautifully done. Goes back inside underneath. And the number 4 for the Mountie's going to hit that. I'll get his number in a second. That guy. Okay, number 4 is Simon Corrali, so just checking, rechecking. Thank you, Tom Haley, for that. The ball goes out of bounds here in the corner. So Simon Corrali hit that shot previously. Out of bounds, back to Proctor, 17-10. Turnover there by Proctor. Mounties have it. And very nicely finding the open man underneath, left side of the basket. That's Evan Ferguson off the glass for the 2. Ten seconds showing on the clock left to go, first quarter. Pass is deflected. Proctor gets it back. They got room for a shot here, time for a shot. And that is going to be an offensive foul on Proctor's Cameron Camp. Inbounded to Sawyer Crosman, and Sawyer going to hit one right there, a buzzer shot. Makes it a good one there right at the end of the quarter. 19-10 now. We'll show you the scoreboard here as we get ready to go for our second quarter. So the home team, MSJ, 19, Proctor 12. That'll be 2. I thought maybe 3 on that, so they give them 2. And that ends our first quarter. Second quarter from Martin McDonough Gymnasium coming up. Okay, second quarter action underway here from Martin McDonough Gymnasium. 19-12. Underneath. Nice shot, Simon Corrali. Going to hit that bucket for the first basket of the second quarter. Mounties get it. They lead at 21-12. Turnover there, breakaway layup. Evan Ferguson for MSJ. Okay, MSJ shot underneath there, good for 2. Good job, Proctor. They see Braden Sheehy alone underneath the basket. Proctor into the floor. Get him the ball, and he goes for the 2. Makes it 25-14. Mounties drive to the basket, right back in for the 2 there. Wearing number 0 is Brandon Terrio that just hit that bucket. Nice pass underneath the MSJ basket. They flip it over to James Williams for the 2 off the glass. I think we had a goaltending there is what they're going to call that. 5:22 left to go here in this quarter. 29-16. All right, so it goes back to MSJ Mounties here. Simon Corrali is going to bring it down the floor for the Mounties. Gavin Triner, left corner. Back out to Corrali on the wing for the shot. That's going to be 3. Kick it back out on top to Brandon Terrio. We'll get 3 with under 5 minutes left to go here in this first half. Beauty out there, top of the circle, all net on that one. Couldn't do that one any better. Isaiah Fernandez for Proctor hitting that. Big 3. There's a 3 at the other end. Brandon Terrio will return the favor. So we trade 3s. 35-19 now with both of those scores. MSJ leading Proctor. Brings us down to 4:14 left to go here in this third quarter. Got a out of bounds there at the sideline. Gavin Triner will inbound it. Nice save for me in a backcourt violation. No, it's still turned over anyway. There's another 3, top of the Proctor circle. Braden Sheehy, that is. Puts that one up, hits it. That'll be an out of bounds as he hit the back of the backboard there. So got just a sliver of room there on that baseline right behind the glass. That was a pass. Attempted pass. 3:25 left to go here first half. Been a lot of turnovers in this game. All right, and there we had a foul, so that'll stop us with 3:17 left to go here in this quarter. This is second quarter. Once again, it's going to be MSJ possession. Okay, that will be a foul underneath the MSJ basket. It's going to put a Mountie shooter on the line. James Williams, you see here, number 12 will shoot. And the foul going to be on Proctor. Okay, another out of bounds. Stops our clock. 2:36 left to go. Second quarter. Still first half here. Martin McDonough Gymnasium, 35-22 the score. Proctor's shot from out on top. Going to be a little bit short. That one going on to Browns. That's Braden Sheehy's shot. Here come the Mounties. All right, Braden Shee just picked up his third personal foul, so he's probably going to come out, get a seat here. He does, and number 14 going in, that's Jordan Weezy. MSJ is going to inbound this. They'll do that from the baseline, as you see. Nice inbounds play, nicely run there. Brandon Terrio will take it off the glass for the two. Okay, for the Mounties, picking up the foul, James Williams. That's his first personal. Non-shooting foul. Here's Proctor inbounding. Mounties going to get two right there and possibly three. They'll go to the free throw line. James Williams got the shot off underneath. He got fouled. Cameron Camp will pick up his third personal foul. He'll sit down, and back into the ball game, Aaron Brock. And we see James Williams going to the free throw lines. James going to shoot a couple here. No, shoot one. He'll do that with 1:45 left to go here in this quarter. And right back at the foul line again. So getting a lot of fouls here, a lot of turnovers. And on the line shooting for MSJ, James Williams. James, one of the seniors here for MSJ. We said MSJ's got a number of seniors. Brandon Terrio is a senior, James Williams, Jacob Lambert, Vincent Cavalieri, Arthur Trainer, and Ian Cornell, all seniors. Nice drive and shot for MSJ, Brandon Terrio on that bucket. Three-point try by Fernandez. Mountie rebound. Let's see if we can keep it in play. James Williams. Williams tried to pass it to Wyatt Fry down the floor. Doesn't get there. Back to Proctor. Under a minute left to go here in the half. Nice MSJ play there by Brandon Terrio. Drive to the basket for the shot for the two. 5 seconds left to go here in this first half. There's a drive and a ball knocked out of bounds, and that will end our first half of basketball. So at the end of one half, it is the home team, MSJ 43 and Proctor 22. Varsity boys basketball action at Martin McDonough Gymnasium. Halftime, second half coming up. Okay, we are just about ready to start our second half here. 8 minutes up on the board. Third quarter action ready to go from Mount St. Joseph Convent Avenue Gymnasium. And we are underway. Score 43-22. So a good second quarter it was for the Mounties. Pretty much up that lead that they had. Took midway through that first quarter. Proctor going to need to work hard to get back into this one. All right, Mounties are going to lose it right there at the baseline. So back to Proctor. Mounties are still using that full court pressure here on Proctor to start the third quarter. Proctor, nicely done. Good fast break they put together down the floor. Sawyer Crosman will finish that one off with that shot there, right side of the basket, a couple of feet away, and 43-24 is our score. Mountie lead. Evan Ferguson took the Mountie shot. We get a Proctor rebound. Cameron Camp on the Proctor shot. That's going to be 3 out on top for MSJ's Evan Ferguson. 46-24 with that score. A little collision here, knocking a few players down. Okay, away from the camera there, the referee John Hoagland picking up a foul. That's going to be on MSJ. That'll be, looks like Vincent Cavalieri's going to get his 3rd personal foul. Very good attempt there, not the best angle there. Braden Sheehy gets a shot off. There's a jump ball at the other end of the floor. Mountie's got the rebound down the floor. We got 6:11 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Inbounds and up to the basket, Gavin Treener will get the 2. There's a loose ball picked up. 1-2 right back to Treener. You're going to hit another one. So 2 back-to-back baskets for Gavin Treener. All right, breakaway layup right there, 52-24. Mounties keep chalking up those scores here. Here's another foul. All right, that would be a sideline violation, which will be an out of bounds. Brings us to 4:29 left to go here in this 3rd quarter. Score check for you. It is 52-24. MSJ leading Proctor. Division 4 varsity basketball at Martin McDonough Gymnasium. That'll be a beautiful 3 right there. Aaron Brock for Proctor hits that much-needed 3. 52-27 our score. Gavin Treener, nice job. Drives right into the defense. Puts that little shot up in front. A couple of feet away, drops it in for 2 more. All right, up and down the floor, there's Brandon Terriot for the Mounties. Goes in for a layup. And a beauty at the other end of the floor. This is Isaiah Fernandez, going to hit that one for 3 with exactly 3 minutes left to go here in our third quarter. So we're trading baskets 56-30. MSJ with that lead at the moment. All right, just a called foul on MSJ right there. Jacob Lambert, number 23, his number going up on the board. This will be an inbound play here for Proctor. Nicely done. Proctor's Caden Dean just hits that too. Reverse layup, nice pass underneath. Kind of a no-look operation there by Evan Ferguson. Does a nice job hitting that one. That will be a foul, so that was a steal by the Mounties, and their player going to the basket strong, Jacob Lambert, for a shot. Jacob got fouled. He should go to the line to shoot a few. And the foul is going to be on Cameron Camp. So Cameron going to pick up his 4th personal foul right there. Free throw good, 1:45 left to go third quarter. All right, that'll stop our clock with 1:02 left to go here in this third quarter. And that will be a foul on Proctor. So we will have Gavin Trainer on the line to shoot. Gavin's going to shoot 2. Gavin, one of the juniors on this MSJ team. He's had an excellent season here so far for MSJ as they are 11-2 on the season. Gavin, one of the starters for this MSJ squad. There's a loose ball picked up by MSJ, so Jacob Lambert goes in with a left-handed shot. Under a minute left to go, third quarter. Mounties extend their lead by just about 20 here, 51-32. Okay, several MSJ shots and rebounds there. There's not going to get one to go. Goes out of bounds. And I think it's going to stay with the Mounties. All right, we had to go get the ball back there. Went out the door, I think. All right, we're ready to go. MSJ will keep possession. Okay, there we go. That buzzer signals the end of the third quarter. So after 3 quarters, it's 61-32. MSJ leading Proctor. Fourth quarter action coming up. Varsity boys basketball at Martin McDonough Gymnasium. Okay, this is the start of the fourth quarter. We're underway, and Proctor will inbound. Phantoms with the ball. And the clock starts ticking down from 8 minutes. There's a holding. There's the holding signal, and that is an MSJ foul. So the Mounties going to pick one up here. Just a few seconds into this quarter. A lot of catching up to do for Proctor. Said Proctor coming into this contest 8-4 overall. Into this contest from a win a night ago. So kind of playing back-to-back games here, more or less. Not an easy thing to do sometimes. MSJ, one of the top teams here in this division, the number 2 team, as we talked about in our pregame show. And the West Rutland boys, of course, are the number 1 team, undefeated. Beautifully done right there. Nice all-net shot by Aaron Brock. Did not touch the rim there. Those shots fold that net right up over the top of the rim. They got to jump up there and fix that, but a beauty. 51-35, make that 61-35 now with Aaron's shot. Cash 40 are going to let one go from three-point range. That off the rim, no good. Proctor with the rebound. Let's see if Aaron can do it again. Another three-point try. Not going to go. Isaiah Reed fighting hard in there for the rebound. He gets it for the Mounties. Okay, MSJ calling for a quick timeout here on the floor. 6:44 left to go in the ball game. Mounties lead it 61-35. Timeout on the floor. More from Martin McDonough Gymnasium coming up. As we show you a shot of the cheerleaders here. The Mountie cheering squad there. And a pretty good crowd here on hand for this one. We have a few days of cold weather that we've been through, and they tell us more coming here. It is a Thursday night, February 5th, and as we head toward the weekend, I guess some more cold weather, maybe a little snow coming, just to give you a little weather report to go with this basketball production. So all these folks that came out here tonight that you see in the crowd, they had to kind of brave that cold to come out here, but very good way to pass time in the winter for sure. All right, timeout over with. Mounties get it in play. Nice drive and shot. Simon Corrali with that move to the basket. Underhanded layup on that left side there for the two. There's an offensive foul for a charge there. Brings us down to about 5 minutes. All right, so MSJ going to inbound here with about 5:18 to be precise. Nice outlet pass down the floor to number 12, Braden Sheehy. Braden will go in for the right-handed layup. There's a jump ball. Simon Corrali got a shot off. He got tied up there anyway. Okay, here's a whole bunch of new substitutions coming in for Proctor. So Coach Jeremy Cole, the head coach for the Proctor Phantoms, making some adjustments. With 4:38 left to go in the contest. Proctor down 63-37. Corrali's shot is up. That one no good. Cameron Camp with the rebound. Okay, Cameron Camp's basket there will count, and we'll have a foul on Vincent Cavalieri for MSJ. Vincent just got his 4th personal foul. 4:17 left to go in this contest. Okay, that's a block shot. There was an inbound pass right to MSJ's James Alton, new into the ball game. James had that shot partially blocked, out of bounds. Mounties keep it. And a beauty by Simon Corrali. Simon's going to hit that for 3. 3:40 left to go in this contest. And right now we're ready to go. We'll get 2 free throws. On the line shooting for Proctor, Braden Sheehy. And Braden wears number 12. He's a sophomore at Proctor High School. As we said, Aaron Brock, one of the seniors. Jace Sheldrick, a senior. Ari Camp, a senior. Griffin Pomeroy and Camden Kimball, all listed as seniors. So a bunch of seniors on this Proctor squad, too. All right, ball gets loose underneath the MSJ basket. Now we see it go out of bounds at the sideline. So that brings us to 3:19 left to go here in this game. It's going to be possession Proctor. Cash Fortier's first shot, rebounded by Isaiah Reed just underneath. Goes right back up. Reed, nice job getting the 2. Okay, good drive in there. Proctor's Braden Sheehy with a left-handed shot as we come down to about 2 minutes left to go in this contest. Corrali to Reed underneath. He'll get the 2. Well, that was a 3. I think I didn't swing my camera around quick enough. 3. That would be Jace Sheldrick. So a good shot right there. 1:42 left to go here in this contest. 70-45. Been pretty much all MSJ here for sure in this meeting. Underneath the Proctor basket. Shot is up by Sheehy and good. And we come to the other end of the floor. Final under 2 minutes left to go here in this contest. We said Proctor, an 8-4 team coming into this contest here tonight. Go to the other end of the floor, another basket just scored. All right, MSJ kind of spreading out things here offensively. 4 corners, it looks like, just to use up what's left of that clock here. Under a half minute left to go in the contest. Vincent Cavalieri with it out on top. Mounties going to take away another win here tonight. Obviously up on top 70-49. That's a loose ball picked up by Proctor. Let's see if they can keep it in play. A little bit of difficulty with that one going out of bounds at the sideline. Leaves us 7 seconds left to go in this contest. So MSJ, I'm sure, just going to inbound it, hold it, and take a win here away from Proctor tonight on their home court. And there we go. So our final score here at Martin McDonough Gymnasium, 70-49. MSJ defeating cross-county rival Proctor Phantoms. Both teams shaking hands, but a fun game to watch here tonight with our Rutland County boys here on the floor tonight. And the JV's game played earlier here today, and that was won by MSJ 51-44. So Proctor goes to 8-5 on the season here with this loss. MSJ will go to 12-3 with this win. And today is a Thursday night. It is February 5th, so we're moving right along the way here toward the playoffs coming up pretty soon. Obviously, we'll get that information from the Vermont Principals Association, but very proud of our local Rutland County teams and grateful for an opportunity to show you these squads as a presentation on PEG TV. Hope you enjoyed watching this one tonight from Martin McDonough Gymnasium. Thank you for watching.